Aloha and happy Friday to one and all. It's a gloomy, cloudy, nasty day on Oahu, or at least in this part of Oahu and Waikiki. That's the backside of a lot of the shops on Kahio, right back behind, back behind Kalakaua. This is the Ritz-Carlton residence. It's a windy day today, but I have my trusty dusty cool microphone, so it should not be too bad. How are all of you doing? Ruth, not the daughter, glad to see you. Look who's here. Sad news, she lost her charm. She lost her princess charm and her grandma charm and her birthday charm. We don't know where it is. Aloha, Sandy and Mary and LC, good to see all of you guys. This is one of my favorite properties. Hello, Shane, Michelle. Thanks for the poke to get going today. Cat Roy. Haha. Been waiting for the stream. You know, I have people who don't really care about offending me. they tell me all the time. They'll say, no, you should do this, you should do that, da, 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 da. They know who they are. But they also bring me down to earth sometimes. They say, you know, you have such a, whatever, it doesn't matter. You have such a lucky life of where you live and the places and all that. And people don't see it all the time. They're living in places like Flint, Michigan, or anywhere in Canada, you know, all those awful places, even Sydney. And when they get to see some beautiful Hawaii weather, even if it's rainy weather or beach, they like it. So I'm coming over here just because I want to get Adina into, well, you know what, I won't get it. I didn't want to come over here the same way as yesterday, but man, it may be raining. It did. It's raining a little bit. How about that? But it won't last long, I don't think. I was teasing about the Canada thing. Well, some of those Canadians get really upset when you talk about it. I don't mean to. All right, guys, it's dealer's choice. Viewers' choice. Viewers win. You decide. Where do you want to go? Votes win. We can go to the Diamond Head Lookout, and dare I say, I would be okay with losing the stream and starting it back up. If that's what you want to do, we can walk that way all the way to the Diamond Head Lookouts. And as you guys know, as I said, we have a dropout, but I'm okay with that. If you are, I'll just stop the stream and start it back up, and then stop it and start it back up on the way down. We could do that, or we can go all the way that way to Magic Island. We could go to the Salt. Drop your votes wherever you want to go. We go down to the beach. I'm sure Rocky's gone by now. How cool was that to see Rocky? I did not realize, as I said, I forgot how big she was. Man, that's a big gal. And she's 25 years old. I don't know how long they live. Does anybody know how long monk seals live? But she's had a charmed life. I say that, I don't know. She's had a charmed life, but she had big scratches on her. But what a beautiful animal. We could eat along the way if we need to. I'm not really hungry. Oh, just Flint, Michigan is supposed to be one of the worst places on the planet. You know, the way they've ran that city, and it just rolls off the tongue. That or Detroit. It's all kind of the same. Sandy, are you voting for multiple places? No work till Monday for Jay. Good deal. Yeah, it's just a cloudy day. But man, you can tell it's an intake day. Over there by International Marketplace this morning, man, it was, not this morning, probably 2 hours ago, it was a bumping with people. You see all these cars coming in, maybe not now, but maybe about now to the next 2-3 hours, you'll start seeing a lot of transport buses coming in from the airport and rental cars. It's a good time to be here. No, I don't have a coffee just because I had Lucy in this hand for a little bit. I'll get one along the way. Yeah, I watched that, Shane. It's sad. I mean, it's terrible that people, you know, that in an American city with the amount of money that flows through the systems, that we have cities like that. It's baffling. The news cycles are baffling to me these last, 15, 20 years. Have any of you, just while we're kind of waiting for a few more people to come on and maybe for you guys to decide where you want to go, have any of you heard about the Banyan Tree Hotel? It's on Kuhio and Nahua, right across from International Marketplace. It's a very low end. It never comes up on my radar, and I walk by it often. But it's a very economy class hotel. It has the air conditioners like in window air conditioning. But it's a hotel, and it's right in the middle. It's close to the Ohia, and it's across the street from the Layla Hotel. You might look it up. I don't even think it's on Expedia or Travelocity, to be honest with you. But it's a very, very cheap hotel. Those two are the hotels we've talked about before, right down there, right in the very center, right where Lucy's nose is, right there. The Hawaiian Heritage and the Breakers Hotel. Those are about the same quality hotels as what I'm talking about. Aloha, Debbie and Joe and Barbara, Kathy, Teresa. Yeah, she did. No, she didn't. That's when I noticed it. I took her collar off and put her in the sink, and it was gone. Oh, a sunset dinner cruise. Wow, look at Barbara. I'm really indifferent. Wherever we don't go today, we'll go over the next couple of days, so it doesn't really matter. We won't be missing out too much. Let's just start going this way. We could go to the food trucks up here, have a little Thai food. If you guys want to do that, we can walk to Ala Moana Mall. We can go to Magic Island. Oh, how about this? Gifted with this walk signal. There's Kalakaua right there, guys. You know, one of the things, one of the beauties of it, it's with any town, it's not in Hawaii, but it just happens to be funny here because there's so many new people. I was walking down the street today and my mailman was like probably 3/4 of a mile from my house. And he just pulls up beside me. He says, "Hey, Tony." I said, "Yeah." He says, "Hey, you missing a box?" And it had my wrong address and some other things wrong on it. I just thought that was something that you get in like charming small towns where everybody knows each other. But he just pulled right up beside me, handed it to me, and I just kept walking. I thought that was kind of cool. So the confirmation for this place is they are tearing every little bit of it down, huh? Look at that. You know, they had that. Running along this back side, that whole back area over there was where they had the parking garage up there, and it was not suspect, but it was doubtful whether they're going to tear it down or not, but they're tearing everything down, and that's going to be an Asian cultural center. or I don't know if it's Asian or it's going to be Japanese or Chinese. I think it's going to be just a whole Asian cultural center. Maybe, I'm not sure. I should not say anything until I know. But I do know that they're going to have a restaurant, some entertainment complex elements to it, and they're also going to have an amphitheater. But it doesn't look like that big to have all those things, does it? Yeah, man, look, can you imagine staying at the Luana right now? No thanks. I'm sure they don't start until late in the day. Okay, guys, here's where we kind of have a fork in the road, so to speak. I can eat or not eat. If I eat, it's just to show you guys really what it is. So we can go this way and go down to that signal and go to the food trucks, have something to eat, and then wrap it up there. Or we can go this way and walk through Hilton Hawaiian Village if you like, go around the backside and maybe go to Magic Island. If you want to go this way, type in a 1. If you want to go that way through Hilton Hawaiian Village, type in a 2. A 1 or a 2, please. Oh man. Not only the noise, but I know they're hosing it down as they're doing the demolition. But that's not taking all that dust out of it. I don't know where that dust is. You know, the dust is going everywhere. While you guys are voting, let me look at this. Let me see if it has a description. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. A description of what's going on here. It doesn't say. Okay. All right, let's go through 2. Do you want to go through the park? Yeah, let's go through the park here. But it's going to be, they're going to be doing the building. I bet they're longer than that. They said January 26, 2026. This is such a beautiful park. It's one of the cool things about Waikiki is that they have all these little parks, not little parks, big parks. They have Queen Kapiolani Park, this park, and they're just so well maintained. I mean, look at this trim. Oh yeah, I should get Lucille a Pandora, huh? Do you know what I need to do? I need to get, and no offense to them, the gals at Permanent Jewelry, they love Lucille. So when I walk through International Marketplace, I'll go in there and see them. And whenever she needs something done with her collar or her jewelry or anything, or charms, they would do it for free. You know, they just put a little hook on them. But I think and I was a little suspect this last time because they put kind of a small little charm on it. The little ring, I should say. I think I'm going to get her a nicer charm. But I like that idea. I like the Pandora. Get one from Mexico, one from California, and one from Hawaii. So she knows how she rolls. Just a beautiful park. I mean, there's so many places where you could go and get a picnic lunch. I know that we probably talk about that too much, or maybe a lot, I don't know, but that's just something that's really cool about Hawaii is that, especially in Waikiki, you have so many really great lunch places that you could just grab something to go and just come to a park like this. Of course, I guess if you were here and visiting, you'd want to go to the beach. The beach is like straight over there. So it's, Kailua, Wendy Silva, Sandy, Godmother, they all kind of make the same comments because they've come here so much, I guess, but it's like making memories, and I'm about that too. And I guess a lot of people are like that, but I like to focus on like little things that you're going to do. Maybe don't cost a lot or take a lot of time, but you do them, and there's something that you hearken back to, you remember with such, fondness. And I know it may not sound like a really cool thing, but I'll tell you something I used to do, not do it all the time, but I've done it in the past. But I've done it several times in the last month or so, and it's really cool, and it's something that Kailua Wendy Silva kind of reminded me of. And it's to go to Pies Deli. You guys know Pies? Michelle, I know you know Pies. So Pies Deli, and this we're going to do a let's eat because I've gone there like seriously 3 times in the last 2 weeks. But Pies Deli, it's spelled P-A-I-S. P-A-I-S, Pies Deli. And it's in the Outrigger. Right next to, or it's in the same hotel as where Duke's is. But if you walk by it, you'll just look and say, oh, that's just a little sandwich shop or whatever. I'm telling you, John, Shane, just speaking to the guys who think, oh, little stupid sandwiches are gonna, man, they make a sandwich that is probably twice as thick as her head. And they have a turkey avocado, they have a pastrami, I put avocado in there too. They have an egg salad sandwich with something on, I can't remember what it is. Guys, it seems like it's why would you even care about a sandwich? But here's the rub. You get the sandwich, you get a bag of chips, whatever you want to get, you get a drink, and they prepare it in such a way that they put fresh cut pineapples in there in your sandwich or in your box, and they package the box up to where you can darn near ship the sandwich if you wanted to. That's how well put together it is. And from that location, I take that sandwich, Lucille and I walk over to Royal Hawaiian, and we sit in there, you know, those rocking chair kind of tables and that little coffee area, and you just sit there, and it is so quiet, and you just feel the Hawaiiana when you're over there. It seems like such a little simple thing, but man, is it. And it costs you less than $16, $17. And it is a fantastic sandwich. Really, really good. I'll show you. We'll do a let's eat there one day soon. Boy, they're doing a lot of construction around here, huh? Yeah, and they're like $13, $12, something like that. It's called Pies Deli. And Kailua Wendy Silva's always telling me about it, and I'd gone there in the past, but I just kind of rebuffed it because it was her suggestion. But now that she's left and not so bossy, I went there, and man, I just remembered how good it was. And it's the location too. You're literally 2-minute walk or 1-minute walk to Royal Hawaiian, but you can go anywhere if you want to go on the beach. But if you go sit at those chairs, that table, primarily in Royal Hawaiian, it is just like dead silent except for the birds, and you don't hear Kalakaua. It's just a beautiful place. Aloha, Mr. In Between. What's going on, my friend? Yeah, it's a little cloudy, man. I'm hoping it blows over. Grand Islander. Do you remember I couldn't think of that building's name the other day? Grand Islander. Grand Islander. I don't know why I can't remember that name. It's a beautiful building though, right? Oh, John, I'm telling you, man. You know, we think about little sandwiches like that, like, oh my God, I need 2 of those. Well, I could eat 2 of them, but still, you don't. It's good. It's okay. Let's go this way. Thank you, sir. Oh, sorry. Thank you. They look at me and say, look at that stupid tourist just not paying attention. That's that parking structure, that parking program we've talked about a number of times. It's cheaper to buy a month-long parking pass there than it is to stay at one of these resorts for I think it worked out like 7 or 8 days. Because parking here is like $65. I heard $75 the other day, but I know it's $65. But I heard someone say it was $75 a day to park. $75 a day to park. This, if I recall right, is either, someone could check it out, but I think the rates here changed too, but it's like $189 for military, $225 for non-military, but it's for the month. But of course you won't need it for a month, and you don't get penalized if you don't use it for a month. You go in there and buy it for $225 as a non-military, if that's the case. And oh no, I hope Wendy's not on here. Wendy, these are only hotel golf carts. Not park ranger golf carts. Not lawn and garden golf carts. They're for the resort. Let's just zigzag through here a little bit. I know people really just enjoy just walking through Hilton Hawaiian Village. That really just takes you up to the meeting space over there. This is like a staging area for a lot of the meeting buses, big tour buses. And there's Aoki's Teppanyaki restaurant, formerly Benihana. Right there. Let's cut in through here. Does it confuse you guys if we zigzag? I just wanted to show you more than just walking straight through this hallway. I can just do that, so it's not confusing. This hotel is just so nice just to walk through. You know, even if you're not staying here, a bunch of nice shops and restaurants and places to, you know, grab something to eat, drink. They don't seem to have a brand scent, like Moana Surfrider does, or Hilton Hawaiian Village. I'm sorry, or Royal Hawaiian. But it does have a scent to it. But I think it's all natural. You're just smelling these. What are the flowers? What are the flowers that are here? And you don't see many of them, so I don't think that's what it is. It's the plants, but it does smell floral. Hibiscus. That's the flowers I was thinking about. This is Tapa Bar. We've been here a number of times, quite a few times. But at night, on Friday night, their restaurant, or I'm sorry, their music is amazing. This right here, I know I sound geeky saying this, but this feeling that you have, especially in Hilton Hawaiian Village, because you can tell the people that are here new today because they still have leis on, or they have their luggage with them, and they're maybe just grabbing a first bite or a first drink. And they're all happy. You can't wipe the smile off their face. They're just geeked out, so happy. It's really good to see that. I really like that. Very nice. That's why I like walking through the lobby sometimes, because you just get that feeling of holiday, and it has a feeling of osmosis, you know. You just feel it. Or I do anyway. Hey, sir. There's their chapel. By the way, the chapel facility that we've watched them build on the backside of Outrigger Reef, I think it's going to be open in the next week or two, if not already. And it's called it's spelled Hawaii with a K, but not the last I. So Kauai, something like that. But it's not Kauai, the island. But that. I talked to the guy that was one of the hosts there. I said, this was probably 2 weeks ago. He said, man, they're planning on doing a lot of weddings there, which I hope they do. They're going to have to. Look at that. These are beautiful, aren't they? Are these yours? Do you mind if I show them? Guys, look at that. I stream on a channel called Going to Hawaii, so people from all over the world are watching that are in Australia, New Zealand, and New Jersey and stuff. These are beautiful. Do you know a lady named Stephanie? Oh, what's Stephanie's last name, guys? They can hear me. You can't hear them, though. What's Stephanie's last name? I can't remember, but it's the same quality. It's just beautiful. I love these. These are watercolors, right?
The originals are watercolors.
Dang, how beautiful is that? Look at that. And these are, this one here, this mermaid is $35?
No, this size is 50.
Oh, okay.
The little ones are 35.
So that's 35.
These are 50 also.
That's 50, and that's 50. Guys, look at that. Look at the color, the detail on that. Wow, that is beautiful. Do you have a card, ma'am?
I do. I've got lots of them.
Could you do me one? Could you just hold it real so I can? Could you guys screen capture that real quick? Very good. If you'll drop it right in that bag right there, I promise you, I'm going to buy one, and we'll raffle it off to these guys. Do you ship everywhere, all over the world? Or?
To the States. I can ship elsewhere, but I have to figure out shipping first.
Okay. They're going to be they'd be all over the place. Guys, look at that. How beautiful is that? That's a mermaid. Look at her back and her fin. Are you new here?
No.
How long have you been here?
I've been here 25 years.
I mean, in this location.
A lot of them, like maybe, I don't know, at least 20 of them I've been at either down there or up here.
Wow.
But I'm only here 2 days a week.
This stopped me. I went, what the? That guys, look at that. Don't you like that? We have the screen capture now. So what I'll do is I'll buy one, then we'll do a giveaway, and then so I'll buy it. She'll have to ship it. We'll figure out the shipping. I'll take care of that for you guys. But then we'll talk about a discount for bulk or something if they buy a bunch of them. Is this?
That's what I was working on today.
What is it?
It's a work in progress. It came to me in a dream. It's very much alive. I suspect it has to do with the reemergence of the feminine energy.
That is so cool that you don't know what it is until you're creating it. And you know something that you're doing, there's such a depth of field with this that you don't really get with watercolors often.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah. That is so cool. Guys, look at how detailed that is. And is that on watercolor paper? Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's really tough to do, guys, to get that type of separation with the watercolor like that.
It takes time.
Yeah, I bet. And what's your name?
Patrice.
Patrice. Okay, thank you. I'm Tony. And yeah, and the name of the page, if you want to go on, it's the largest Hawaii Facebook page. We have like 230,000 members. They're very active. So, yeah, they're watching now. You want to say hi to them? Say hi. This lady is super, super talented. Look at this.
Art of Aloha.
She's what?
My website is Art of Aloha.
Oh, trust. They've already. It's too late. They know already. Thank you very much for showing it to us. Thank you. Wow, look at that, guys. Look at that. The Honomono Muko. Yeah, I love that we stopped there. Oh, look at that bird of paradise, guys. Wait till you see this this dog. All right, Patrice, thank you. Appreciate it very much. See, I'm glad we came this way. We met a new artist. We will bring her around to our way of thinking with shipping. Yeah. Of those paintings, which do you guys want? I'll go back and buy it. I'll connect with her and find out what day she's. Let's go this way. Find out what dates and days she's here. Or actually, we'll just get the screen captures and send it out. What do you guys like? You guys, U64 are on here. You can vote. Wow. Not a big intake day right now. Maybe a little bit later. She said she's only here 3 days a week. Look at the security team. They must be having a meeting over there. I know, I was thinking that same thing. Killing you, Smalls. Those bags, I didn't even want to look at those bags. She watercolored on the bags too, but that mermaid, the one mermaid laying horizontally with their back, their hair and the booty and the fins going along the horizon, it was beautiful. Oh, I'm sorry, Lucille. Everybody's checking in, having a great time. Look at this guy. He flew from the mainland probably 9 hours of treachery. Let me just get in front of these people just for 1 second. They're going to hate me for doing this. Well, that duck is living his favorite charmed life, isn't he? Swimming under the fountain here. Even on a cloudy day. That pool is bumping, boy. Hi. That lady just said Tony. I don't know who that is. Lucille, you wreck me, man. You blow my cover. Da 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 da. Now you guys want to go see the Rainbow Tower? So what did you guys decide on that painting? I think that mermaid was cool. I still think that price, $35, is a good price. The 51, I'm not sure, but we're going to do a giveaway with Stephanie too. I just spoke to her a few days ago. It was her birthday just a few days ago. I know, I need to put a hat and a mustache. Lucille, do you want to get a Pandora? You can get a Pandora with a pineapple and one with a seal and then one with like a something Mexico-ish.
There's no clovers. There's no clovers on the greens anymore.
I can point to it, Dale. Yeah. Oh, trust me, Grandma's going to send her a new one. Any babies in here? They took all these fish out. I guess they must have put them in the in that bigger pond. Guys, look how gloomy it is today, huh? But you can tell it's that sun's trying to kick out a little bit. It's trying.
There's a lot of little things down.
Do you guys want to walk over to Magic Island? Because man, it's going to be gloomy and not real Magic Islandy. We should use today as a day to go get something to eat. Someplace where we haven't gone, where I can take Lucille. We could go over to the food truck still, get some really good Thai food. We can walk over to Don Quixote and get even better Thai food. Go just about anywhere. Thank you. She loves you guys too. Temperature's about 77. We can go get some poke over at that food truck, or we can go get Thai food over at the food truck compound over there. What would you guys like to do? Or we can go get that pie sandwich and go to Royal Hawaiian. The options are endless. You just need to decide what you want to do. Looks like they're set up for the luau over there, huh? Ruth left you chairs right here. Good. This was such a good idea for this lagoon. Look at those kids out there climbing on that rock. That they're just losing their minds. Wow, you guys want to go see Pi's Deli, huh? So let's make the choice either food truck compound or Pi's Deli. I really don't care either which one. Let's see, what would be the best way to go out? We can go out this back way here. I just want to go a way that, oh, you know what we could do? We could either go this way and go up Kalakaua, or we can go around this back area here and go back behind, kind of where we did yesterday by the booze shack. What would you guys like to do? This way you're going to see, let's go this way. You'll see more ocean this way. I doubt it, but we may see turtles, but we for sure won't see it if we go up Kalakaua. So let's go this back way. So pick Pi's or the food truck compound. Deli to Pi's, man, there you go. This will blow you guys away, I'm telling you. I mean, it's not something you're going to go, oh my gosh, I've never seen a sandwich like that, but it's not like you think it would be for the price. And it's really the whole experience where you take it to the Royal Hawaiian and kind of sit there. There's the Howl Tree. It's been there forever. How many of you guys have had a beer or a Mai Tai or a... You do, thank you. I do too. I know, I think I'm going to keep her. I was going to try and sell her for $5, but I'm going to keep her now. Oh look, the ice cream guy's here, huh? I'm not gonna have an ice cream.
Usually it's hard, but it's really soft.
A couple people went and have gone to see him the last in the last couple of weeks or last couple of months. I always like going out here on this little walkway because they're sometimes they're just collections of fish. Oh, it looks like there may be because there's people out there snorkeling. You can come out here and just get blanked, or you come out here and there'll be 30 of the angelfish and the homonono mumuiko aku fish. This is where you go for their catamaran sail and their Atlantis boat that departs from here and then takes you out to the submarine out there. But a lot of fish will gather out here just because of the makeup of the pier, and I guess it gives them some cover. Let's see. Maybe the tide's not high enough. You see that crab, don't you, Lucille? Yeah, I think if you get out there a little bit further where those people are, you'll see something. I think if I threw my Australian into it, Mr. In Between, I think that would do it. Yeah, there's a few fish. There's a look back at the Hilton Hawaiian Village compound. Let's look this way. Yeah, it's real peaceful, very easy going here in this area. Yeah, I mentioned going to Hawaii. He may give you the Kama'aina discount. Yeah, look how, I was saying how busy it was, but this is not busy at all. They usually have people loaded up, or tomorrow they will be. Saturday it'll be loaded up. How many of you guys remember when they used to have that rock climbing wall? It was a portable wall, but it was right here. It was up here for quite a while, about a year or so, if I remember right. They'll have church out here sometimes. I think it's on this side, actually. They have the church. Aloha, sir.
I had some of your viewers.
Yeah,
visit me.
some are on here right now. I just saw all these up there.
Aloha, everyone.
I can't have one today. I'm going to eat right now. But guys, this is the guy right here. They're already saying, I'm going to come by there.
Yeah,
For sure.
thank you for sending people my direction.
Of course, anytime, guys, anytime. All right, brother. We'll see you
have a
later.
great day.
All right, sir. Thank you. Come here. Hi, how are you? Oh, right, cool. How are you? You want to say hi to everybody?
Hi! Aw, we have the same dog.
The same one?
Exactly like that too.
Really? Do you have a picture? Can I see her?
Yeah.
Is it a boy or a girl?
A boy.
Oh, cool. What's her name?
Keeper.
Oh, not, what's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
Joyce.
Oh, Joyce. Are you the one who just signed her? Said
Yeah.
Joyce. Said, come on, Joyce, don't be shy. Okay. And what's your name?
Lexi.
Lexi. How you doing? I'm Tony.
good.
This is Lucille.
Hi.
Were you guys just over here on the beach?
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
okay.
staying here at the Hilton.
Oh, how do you like it?
Good. We come here all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you local?
No, we're
Oh.
from California.
Oh, where at?
In Sacramento.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I know a couple people there. I was actually born there.
I was like, maybe I'll see his live stream one day. And then I saw, I just happened to open up my phone and I saw that you were in that area.
Oh, right. You, man, that looks familiar.
Where is he? So yeah, where's Keeper's picture?
Everybody's saying hi to you. Aloha, Joyce.
Aloha, aloha. It's so nice here today.
Yeah. It's cloudy, but it's still nice. It's better than Sacramento, right?
Yeah. Where's our dog?
It's either way too hot or way too cold.
Way too crimey, huh? A lot of crime.
I'm gonna have to find it and then send it to you.
Okay, that's okay. That's cool.
So cool.
All right, well, good to see you. How long are you staying?
Until we fly on Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't know if I didn't know how to claim the pass. So I don't know if we'll have even time.
Oh, the trolley pass?
No, I got the other one, the sail one.
Oh, you got so you have a catamaran?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you going to do that one?
Well, I didn't know how to use it. I didn't. I didn't even get information in the house, so I'm like, it's okay.
Well, if you won't use it, let us know. Send it back so we can give it to someone else. But if you want to, all you do is you go to the website, put in the code, and there you
I
go.
don't think I got any code.
yeah, it's on the certificate.
I didn't.
Did you turn in your
Email address?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know who I'm supposed to be waiting on. So
on the cat? Are you sure?
yeah. I didn't know.
Actually, I'll check it myself when I get back. I'll check it myself, and either myself or Terry will send you. But if you would you go? Would you use it if you got it, or no? Is it too late? Do you think? Because I mean, you could do the trolley. You guys could go on the trolley for a couple days.
Okay, whichever.
Okay.
We're here and we don't have any other plans. We just like to stay on the beach and stuff.
Okay.
I was actually looking on other tours already too. I'm like,
Okay.
yeah.
All
I
right.
saw like pink sail something, but
Oh, the Holokai is better, and it's free. Why would you go on Holokai? It's that
I
one's
know,
free.
it was my husband's birthday yesterday, so I was thinking we were gonna use it, but I was like, okay, so how do I use it?
All you do, it comes on as an attachment in the message, and on it is about a 16-digit code. You just cut and paste it, and it gives you the
Where
pass.
does it come from?
It'll come from Terry. From it'll come in Messenger.
Oh, in Messenger?
Yeah, the message. Did you sent a message to her, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
To you guys' page, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I promise you, she did. She did it.
Okay.
But
Just know that you guys are busy.
and what's your last name, Joyce?
Asper.
Okay. You know what? Do this for me if you would. Just send another. Just respond to the same message that you sent originally, and we'll get it taken care of.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Bye bye. See you guys
Nice
there.
to meet you. Bye. The famous dog.
I know she puts me. All right. Bye bye. See you.
Thank you.
See you, brother. Take care. Yeah, you can go. It did seem like she was really into it, though, didn't it? I get it. We've had a couple people just say, "Oh, you know what? I can't use it. We ran out of time, or we got sick. Can you give it to someone else?" Which I respect. That's nice. Rather than, it's. I'd rather it go to someone who can use it. Yeah, all you have to do is you just take your ID, go right into the Outrigger Reef, Holocaust. Yeah.
Can I see your dog?
Sure.
Sorry, are you live?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hi, Kitty Patootie. You're such a sweetie. Hi.
Yeah.
thank you.
You're welcome. That's okay. It's right there at the Holokai. They have a little office there towards the back, almost right next to Monkey Pod. Lucille, I'm going to have to leave you at home from now on. Chain you up to the outside in the hallway. That was cool meeting them, though. I mean, you could hear her. She was like, I'll walk along, and it's not, every time, but I'll walk along and I'll hear a faint, Tony. There's a lady yesterday yelling from her balcony. Remember last week there was someone doing that same thing from her balcony? And I ended up calling up to her. She was on she's on the balcony at the Sheraton Waikiki, yeah. She's upset that she doesn't have her charms to show off. I'm sorry you don't have any of your charms that you could show off to people, huh? They laugh at her because the way she sits when she's in my arm on this way, both of her arms just hang straight down and it makes her go to sleep. And so I kind of hold her head up with my finger, so she's like asleep. People think that's hilarious. I don't know how popular. I'm just saying there's only a couple people that would yell. Do you guys think Rocky's still out here? Or no? Boy, Turtle Canyon is a booming. Business is a booming out there, huh? See it out there with the glass bottom boats out there? Aloha, Gerard. Good to see you, my friend. Oh, she says she went to Lehigh Bakery, and it was delicious. Hello, Joyce. Joyce, I hope you. If I'll make sure those. What did you win? A trolley pass, a catamaran pass. I'll check your messages, and I'll check with Terry, and I just can't imagine you not have gotten them. But they're easy to redeem, and if you don't redeem them, just make sure you let Terry know and send them back, and we can redeem them with or distribute them to someone else. Yeah, she's not there. Rocky's gone. Aloha, Deborah from Virginia. Yeah, I don't know if you saw, Joyce, or read, but you can actually redeem those passes right at the counter there at Holokai booth inside of Outrigger. I'll walk right past it right now. I'll show you in case some of you guys want to do the same. Here's the pickleball from yesterday. Man, look at how many players there are and people waiting to play. Yeah, Rocky is a monk seal. Yeah. She was huge. I've seen seals and sea lions in front of my place there in La Jolla. And those sea lions get big. We need to go back to Steak Shack, man. Every time I go by here, that smell just gets to you, boy. Oh my goodness, smell that. The rice and steak. It's a great deal too for what you pay for it and the location. Yeah, look how low that tide is. Wow. I think it's high tide tonight about 10:30 or so. Oh yeah, this chapel hasn't opened yet, so he must be right. It must be another couple of weeks, because it looks like they have all the soft fixtures in there, but everything's wrapped up in plastic. It's a great price. That's one of those things I was talking about where you create an experience, you know, and it's something you'll tell people. Yeah, we bought this wonderful lunch. We're right there on the beach. Went out and sat down. Turtles. Got to see turtles and everything. And that's the Holokai right there. Just go in there and redeem your passes. Easy breezy. Oh, the Holokai bucket hat. Hi there. How are you? Thank you. You know, these the pools here at these hotels, even though it's cloudy, man, there's not one person leaving. They are enjoying themselves, sitting in the cabanas. Isn't this cool? Look at this. How about that? Thank you. Beautiful. And right back through here, you may not recognize, well, I think you do, recognize this at night, but this is where Kanakapila, or this is a Kanakapila right here. And right back here is where they have the live music tonight. They have it every night, but we just happen to be here on Friday nights because we try to pair it up with the fireworks. Let's hear. Yeah, you don't get that at the mall in Flint, Michigan, do you? There's where we almost met our fate last night, if you remember. Looked death in the face. Stared it down and said, "Not today, Satan." Could have lost my life in a flash, but I have to show you this too, just because we're down here this way, because I've gotten some pushback on how I'm disparaging this most hallowed venue here. And it is not the third or fourth or fifth or sixth best bakery in Waikiki. It's either number one or number two, apparently. That's what I'm supposed to say. And it's right here, right across from the Halekulani. It's the Halekulani Bakery right there. I know I've mentioned it a couple of times, but I was remiss in saying it was third, fourth, or fifth, just to get under someone's skin, but that's it right there. They are now open, as I understand it, every day. I don't know what the hours are, but it is quite nice. And it's a little bit different take on bakeries, just because of the way they lay it out. It's like a, I don't mean this in a negative way, but it's just a really good way to do it. They lay all their pastries out on one side, and it's like a buffet style. But it's very, very clean, very high end. Really, really wonderful pastries in there. Oh, Cheryl, it was like about a 20-foot wave came up and about pulled me off the wall and into the wilds of the ocean. If it wasn't for my cat-like reflexes and being fleet of feet, I would have been washed out to sea, probably never to be heard of again. But yesterday was not my day to perish. Yeah. Our favorite ABC store. Favorite ABC store. Oh, I don't think they took her charms. I think they, when she lays down in her bag here, she may have gotten it caught. I've looked in the bag and didn't find them there, so she just dropped them off somewhere. So this whole area here, I know a lot of you know, maybe new people don't. This is Waikiki Beach Walk. It's like a dining, hotel, restaurant, shop, and kind of entertainment area, part of Waikiki. Right over here in this open area here, they'll have music and entertainment here, dancers, singers from time to time right there. And that's the Yard House. A lot of people just kind of categorize it as a brewery, but it's not. It's a really, really good restaurant. Very focused on, not focused, I just say they do have a lot of TVs for sports. That's Ruth's Chris up above. That's the Musubi, or Musubi Cafe. Very good if you're looking for a musubi. Hopefully I pronounced that right. the infamous Giovanni Pastrami. That, yeah, Soho Living and Soho Keiki, right there. Right there. And this is the Wyndham Vacation Rentals. Sorry, I didn't mean to spin around that quick. Wyndham Vacation Rentals. And this is the Hilton, another Hilton Grand Vacations property up here. A couple of our members have stayed there before. They're very happy with it. They have another location, Soho, in International Marketplace. International Marketplace. It's the Hokulani right there. P.F. Chang's here on the right. Third best Chinese food probably in the world. Behind, of course, Panda Express, which one of our wonderful members, the Stream Killer, had some on her travels. I don't recall where she said she went. Don't tell Wendy where we're going. Let her guess. I always think people are smiling at me. They start walking towards me like, smile, smile. And I realize they're smiling at Lucille. Because then they're looking down at her, they look up at me and they get a scowl on their face. Like, ugh. There's Buho. I don't know why, but I've had that on my mind lately, Buho. I don't recall what was, I know we had empanadas there before, and they were good, but I don't think that's what's calling me there. I don't know what it is. I know I do want to go down here and have their ramen down at Bronx. Is it Bronx? The place down there at the very back of the Asian marketplace, Asian food court. Right inside there, if you could see that orange sign with the guy right straight through there with the guy in the orange shirt, that's the Waikiki trolley. If you're going to pick up your trolley passes, that's where you go. It's on the corner of Seaside and Kalakaua in the Waikiki Shopping Plaza. There's Islands Vintage Coffee. I know some people who love that place. I could do without it, to be honest. But it's very, very popular. And very busy. It's very popular with the Asian community. I mean, you go up there, it is very busy with Japanese and Koreans. They just love it. They're a big coffee culture there, but I guess there's just something about the Americanized part of the coffee that they like. This, I think, is a place that I know I don't go to enough. I need to go there more. Sky Waikiki. Costs nothing to go up, no cover charge. The views are spectacular. Today they'll be garbage, but normally when the sun's out, they're just beautiful, beautiful. The drinks are a little bit more expensive, but you're paying for an unmatched view, which is worth it, I think. That's what I was just talking about, Waikiki, Sky Waikiki. The restaurant that was on top is closed. It's got to be open back up sometime soon. That's just such a great location. I just don't know what the operating costs are to make it profitable. Best way to rent a wheelchair, there's a place online, I can't think of the name of it. It's like Mobility, Waikiki Mobility or something like that. But they're the top listed. So if you look at mobility scooters or mobility wheelchairs, they'll be one of the top listings. And a couple of them will deliver right to your hotel, pick it up, and it's like $225 for a week. I don't know why I remember that, but I do. And here's the Australian embassy, disguised as a cheesecake factory. If you walk along this little area right here, you hear nothing but my brethren. Oi, mate, cheeseburger and fries, chips. I about dropped that. I saw Kevin yesterday and asked him about this. Yeah, this is Soha right here. They had a big sale going on there. I walked in there just because something caught my eye, but they had a big sale going on about 4 weeks ago maybe. Don't cry, Michelle. No crying. Do 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 do. That's Waikiki Business that you're asking about. The Waikiki Shopping is the one that has the trolley pass. Says. Hi, sir. How are you?
Good, hi.
Could I get a number 11 with avocado, please, on wheat bread?
Turkey ham and cheese, whole wheat with avocado. Everything inside salad?
Yeah, everything.
Okay. You got some mayonnaise and mustard also?
Everything.
Okay. No problem.
And I'll have a poisonous Diet Coke.
Okay, 1 can. Okay, sure. No problem. That be all for you, sir?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
$15.97.
Thank you, sir.
Just skip this one. Tap or use your card, sir. We'll see for customer.
You guys have the best sandwiches
Thank you so much.
ever. That's why I'm streaming it.
Thank you.
Are you the YouTuber?
Yes, yeah, I was the one who came yesterday, or day before yesterday. Talked to what's her name, the young girl.
The girl, Sandra?
Uh,
The other girl, the cashier?
Yeah. But we'll come back and do a real one. This is just because I wanted to have it again. It's crazy. All right. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, appreciate it.
So let me show you. Look at that. Yeah. I kept telling Wendy about this place for a long time. She'd never come, and then like I said before, this should be a crime scene, and there should be two silhouettes on the ground right up here in the shape of Kailua, Wendy Silva, and Michelle Boyle. They could do a Hawaii Five-0 crime scene movie just on the crime that's been done here. And it would be right here. Check it out. Now, what you could do, you can't sit at their tables with your sandwich, but you could sit right out there on the sand, right on the other side, and listen to this beautiful Hawaiian music for free. But we're going to go somewhere else. But I wanted you to listen to this while we're waiting for our sandwich. And there's the back view. Some of you I know will just love to see this. There's Duke's and Hula Grill. How about that, huh? They're setting up for their buffet. What's tonight? Thursday night? So they have their prime rib tonight. No. What are they? Well, no. What's tonight? Tonight? No, it's Friday. Tonight's Friday night. So I'm not sure what they have tonight. Maybe just their straight buffet. It's the back side of the Royal Hawaiian. There's that far hotel there in the beige on the right hand side is the Hyatt. You can't see, but that's the Moana Surfrider, Outrigger Waikiki, Royal Hawaiian Tower, Royal Hawaiian, Sheraton Waikiki. Well, you know, I don't think it's going to burn off, guys, because the sun is right there. And it's normally fighting a lot harder than what it is today. It's just not. But man, you can smell, seriously, you can smell the ocean really, really strong. Excuse me, really, really strong. And as you're walking back over here, I don't know what they're cooking right now at Duke's, but it smells like cheeseburgers, so it smells really nice and good here. Hey, Michelle and Wendy, can you order from Duke's, or just order from there and they deliver it out here to your your cabanas? Yeah, see, they have their buffet going on, right? Or getting set up. Not set up, but it's like, you know, cleaning it up. You can. Wow, that's crazy. Oh no, were you answering me, Michelle? So I was asking, can you order? Like, can you just walk in, or do they bring you a menu? And is it that type of service or no? And you can eat it here too, your sandwich. But why would you when you could do what we're going to do? I know, Lucille, that's such a bummer for your charms. Farm out there. There you go. Wow, that's great with the food. I just saw them bringing something like it looked like a meal from. Oh, yes, ma'am. I did. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. They're so nice. And then look how it's packaged up. You know, you can, carry it. You do. You're not worried about it getting all sloshed around. So now I have my drink, my poisonous Diet Coke, and my sandwich.
She said, "Oh my God, I'm so old."
I just walked by my Aussie countrymen. They know. All they got to do is see me. They just kind of give me a head. Oi, mate. Crikey. Fish and chips. Cobber. Oi. Yeah, all the thumbs up I'm getting. It's crazy. Aussie knows Aussie, that's all I can say. You can cut through there if you want to be a barbaric person, and it dumps you out onto the lawn, but because I have class, I will go this way. And no matter how many times, no matter how many thousands of times I've made this walk, it puts you in a different place for me, you know. I mean, listen to how quiet it is when I'm not yapping. Listen to this. Can you hear the birds? And usually about this time of day, they're having hula dances. They had hula dances out here for families the other day. And there's like little kids doing the hula with their parents. It was so cool. Did you guys hear the birds? And I think you can hear them. I can hear them when I'm up here on this little table. And you can smell the Royal Hawaiian scent right now. There's their famous lobby. And everybody's just chilling like a villain here. Can you smell that turkey, Lucille? So they have these little flowers, and those are real. And see, maybe it's just because I like the simple things in life, or those simple things in life impress me. It just, here you are, beautiful restaurant, and then watch how they. Let me see. I'll do this properly one day. Well, let me just show you this. I just get a kick out of this. I don't know why. It was $15 or something like that. 15 something, I think it was. So that's what it looks like. And they give you these cool pineapple slices. And I'll show you the sandwich is something else. But how is this for just a sandwich, get a drink, come out here and just enjoy it? $15. $15.76. Watch this. Lance, wrap your eyes around this bad boy. No, no, just don't. Look at that. And I got everything on it. So they give you the option of bean sprouts, tomato, carrots, cucumber, lettuce. But look at that. I mean, they put some meat on there. They put cheese. They put a lot of, I think that's spinach. I don't think that's lettuce. Yeah, maybe it is. Oh man, you want some turkey? Yum. And cucumber, if I didn't say that. I don't need any, Sandy. I licked my fingers before I ate. And they put a lot of avocado on it too. You know, the bottom of the chair, Sandy, is usually pretty clean, or the bottom of the table, because you don't get any food on it. So I just kind of rub my hands like that on the bottom of the table and knock any dirt off. They don't scrimp on anything, on the turkey, on the vegetables, or the avocado. They put like a whole half of one on there, it looks like. And so with this sandwich is like your mom made, you know? Oh, that's what it was, Wendy, egg salad sandwich. I would do both, egg and chicken. That way, Sandy, you avoid all the nasty stuff that's on the top of the table. Yeah, Lucille's had her fair share of turkey already. It's good, huh? No, it's on my arms, just so I can be aware that she's there. I'm telling you, man, this is a. How many of you guys, seriously, I mean, don't, you're not going to offend me. How many of you guys seriously think this is such a cool idea, just to take something from a restaurant and then go somewhere else and eat it? And there's so many little enclaves like this. Do you know another place really? Look right there. You see that? That's the second, that's the third floor. That's where Wolfgang's restaurant is. But if you take a food, a food plate from the food court or anywhere really, go up there. There's tables on that outside. You can sit there. They don't have utensils or anything, of course, but they have tables right up there, and you're overlooking this over here. So instead of looking that way, you're looking this way. It's super, super quiet. I'm sorry. Well, you can do it on the third floor too, but it's the second floor that I'm talking about. It's right there. Really nice. Then you're done in like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. You get up and you walk around and it's pretty memorable. Also, there's another place right around the corner over here, just that way, where they do the lei making classes. But all throughout the whole day, it's a lobby. In the lobby of their like VIP area over here, anybody can access it. You can just walk in there and just sit down. As long as, I guess you don't want to go in there and start throwing down napkins and a blanket and all that kind of stuff, but it's nice to go in there and just kind of eat, and you're overlooking the pool, the circle tour, or the circle pool of Royal Hawaiian. Do I want to go for a beer? Hilda, thank you very much, but I'm going to have to pass on that, so I don't know what I'm going to do. It's very kind of you, though. You got to be careful who you ask that about, because Lance may get on a plane and be over here and do that in a heartbeat. So here you go. This is the second one. It's pretty filling, too. I mean, if you eat this whole thing, or both of them, they're pretty filling. They're way over there. Hilda, where are you guys staying at? See that back there? That's their breakfast kind of deli area. Yeah, hotel pool. I'm telling you, you guys saw that pool area I just walked through, that place that Michelle and Wendy rob every time they're here. That's a nice little area. I mean, like they've said, you can get right in the pool, get out of the pool, go into the ocean, come back, lay down, get in the pool, And Michelle, if I remember right, Michelle is quite the ocean person. She likes to get in it all the time, so it's easy to go. Easy, Lucille. Hilda, where are you going? Or where's your hotel? If I'm out and around, I know you're out over there, I'll stop by and say hello if you like. Oh, marine surf? Where are you going out later? Yeah, it was small, but they still had some open seating, it looks like. Easy. I also like that that's a small, here, I won't say anything for a few minutes. Just listen. Listen how quiet it is here. Yeah, it's so peaceful here. And there's people sitting over here on the rockers, like the Moana Surfrider rockers, but that's the Royal Hawaiian rockers. Hello, Irene. You're staying here at the Royal Hawaiian. Oh, you'll enjoy it. Have you been? You probably have been here before. Yeah, stick around. If you have any advice or input that you can share, please do. If you have any questions, by all means, ask it. A lot of people have been on here, been to Hawaii an awful lot, and they can share some good tips and insight. Here, Wendy, right through here, or the one over there? Have you been to the Royal Hawaiian before? Did she's celebrating her 60th birthday or 60th anniversary? Her name went by. I don't mean to be rude. I don't know her name. Irene Weisiger. Irene, are you celebrating your 50th birthday or 50th anniversary? Ooh, don't let that piece of turkey get... Yeah, don't let this stream just establish your thoughts on this. Irene, you got to give it a couple. This is kind of a very passive live stream. We usually walk around and hikes, and we'll go around North Shore and other places. You'll like it. Irene, have you been to Oahu before? One last one. That's it. No more. You'll love it, Todd. Irene, when you're here, do you do the Waikiki trolley, or do you ever do any of the catamaran sails? Like the sunset or fireworks or trade wind sails? Wow, look at Sue. Let's go, Sue. Let me know when you want to do it again. That's my favorite. That's actually, I should say, that's one of my favorite things to do, is just start from one end, far end of Waikiki, down there by Kaimana, and walk all the way to the other end. I just think it gets boring for other people, but I love doing it. I'd do it every other day, because you always see something new and you learn more about what's going on in that type of thing. Excuse me. Irene, when is she coming? When did Irene say she's coming? Irene, have you already made arrangements for the Waikiki trolley pass? Oh, you're welcome, Todd. Where did you go on the trolley? Oh yeah, Todd, for sure. I mean, if you're going to Duke's, they're very accommodating about birthdays, anniversaries, things like that. I mean, I'm not trying to encourage you to scam it like Wendy's telling you to, but oh, Irene, you're coming in May. Irene, if you're interested and you have not already done so, and because you're a brand new viewer and you seem like a nice lady and you're celebrating your 60th, I can get you a 4-day Waikiki trolley pass if you like. You can use it any 4 days over a 7-day period, and it's good for free all day on any of the routes, all the way from Chinatown to South Shore. If that's something you'd like, let me know. I don't know why, but I mean, that was $15, $16. That was such a good sandwich, good place to come, and now I'm ready to go and do something else. Yep, exactly, Todd. Take advantage of it, man. Kylo, Wendy must be drinking again. I'm sorry, Wendy, is there someone there who can type your message for you? Oh my goodness, Irene, you didn't say that. So it's two wild single women about town? Two kicking around looking for some trouble? All right, so here, Irene, I'll tell you what I'll do. If you will send, I know you're new here, but just stick around on this stream or maybe follow another one. I mean, you don't have to, but what you'll want to do is go to the Facebook page, the group. Make sure you join the group or just send us a message, a direct message, and you're going to be messaging Terry, Terry. And what you need to do is you'll want to write this down. You'll want to send to Terry, say, Tony gave me 2 Waikiki trolley passes, 4-day Waikiki trolley passes, okay? And you need to give us yours and your girlfriend's first name, last name, email, phone number, and your approximate dates of arrival. So for each of you, in one message, please give your first name, last name, email, phone number, and approximate dates of arrival. And so you'll have 2 4-day Waikiki trolley passes. They're the hop on, hop off, and so many of the people on this stream here have done it. It's a really, really good way to get around. You know, you can go all the way to Chinatown, and different routes. There's 4 different routes if you're not familiar. Yeah, Todd, you'll love it, man. But there's a catch. there is a bit of a payment that you have to give, Irene, for sure. You absolutely have to agree to give us photos, videos, and updates on your trip. Tell us what you're doing, what kind of trouble you're getting in or not getting in, and what kind of trouble you're looking for, that type of thing. All right? So one more time, just send a message to Terry, a direct message to the group. Your first name, last name, email, phone number, your approximate dates of arrival, and tell her Tony gave you 2 Waikiki trolley passes. Okay. And then we're going to look forward to seeing you on these streams between now and then. And just make sure you post photos. Give a review on the trolley if you would. That's worth more than money to them. Photos, pictures, video, all that stuff. Your post, the posts that you guys do, man, I'm telling you, I mean, I'm not just BSing. Some of your guys' posts are really, really good. Get a bunch of different angles, a lot of posts instead of saying we're on the trolley. You know, you guys will put 10, 12, 14 photos of the shots inside the trolley, outside the trolley, with the driver, outside the driver. It's such a fun little, and it helps people who are coming to decide whether they'll want to do that, and the people who've already been here, it helps them reminisce about coming. Oh, and one more thing, Irene, just so you know the kind of the spirit of this group. If you put all that information in more than one message, you'll feel the wrath of the Antichrist who goes by Terry. She really, 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 really would like for you to put all that in one message instead of 2 or 3 messages or 4 or 5, or give her your name and then your email and say, oh, by the way, I'm coming these dates and here's my email. Oh, by the way, can you change my email to this? Please try and put it all in one message. Because Terry, while looking like a nice, pleasant woman, is in fact not at all. Okay? Hope I didn't scare you off. But stick around. So if you've said you've been here many times, then stick around, because there's going to be a lot of people on here. I think you'll enjoy these live streams, or at least become a member on... are you a member of Going to Hawaii group? If you aren't, you'll want to be. You want to become one. And then just give give your updates on the group. Updates on your visit, and ask questions if you have any. Answer questions if other people ask. All right. I'm trying to check if you're a member now. Don't. What do you mean BS her? About what? You had a piece of turkey on your head this entire time. You didn't even see it. Yeah, just make sure you're on the group page. There's a main Facebook page and there's a group page. You want to be on the group. Or you can be on either one, but the group allows you to post, make your own posts. Hang on 1 second, guys. I'm going to go drop this. I got it down the street. You're wondering where I got this? All right, what time is it? Man, it's nasty out. If you guys can't be here. Do you want to go see the backside of the ocean or the backside of Sheridan and go look at the ocean, or do you want to go down Kalakaua? Yeah, there's the Holokite has the fireworks, has a combination sunset and fireworks. I personally, if I'm being honest, I wouldn't do it. I would rather do the sunset cruise because you see literally the sunset and that's it. And then they come in right as it's getting dark, before it gets too dark, they come in. Whereas if you do the fireworks, they stay out a little bit later, then you go and see the fireworks. But it's so dark you see literally nothing behind you. So when you're facing Waikiki, you see nothing behind you. But if you're on the sunset cruise, you see, it's a sunset all the way around. It's just a beautiful, beautiful view. I just think the fireworks is overrated. But we've had recent members. Dale Rogers just did the, wow, you guys didn't need to think about that. All right, let's go this way. We'll cut across. If you guys ever want to get like a piece of historical Hawaii, you see that guy's hat store in there, just go in and talk to that dude. Their hats are a little expensive, but to go talk to that guy, he has made hats for everybody of note who's been to Hawaii. But that guy, it's like a little museum inside there. Your first inclination was right. Irene, you'll be able to enjoy world-class photography like that as being a member of going to Hawaii. Yeah, it's a little confusing, but there's the Facebook page. There's 112,000 members, and there's the group page has like 119,000 or so. And it's different because sometimes we have posts that will go out to the group first. And then we have posts that we only post to the group that we don't post. And then the group also is where members can post. So right now is, see these catamarans coming in right now, Nahoku? Those are the catamarans coming in from the Trade Winds sale. That's the one that goes out between 3:30 depending on the tour operator. And then it goes out from the beach here, and it goes out past Diamond Head and then comes back and then goes into the beach. The Sunset Cruise does almost the exact same pattern, but as the name implies, it does at sunset, and it's just I don't know, it's just something magical about it. And then when you're on the catamaran and you can look all back behind you and you see just this beautiful sapphire colored water, it's amazing. But when you're doing it on the fireworks, it's done at night, of course, because of fireworks, but you're looking back this way and you see Diamond or Waikiki all lit up. I just don't think it's that great. But by all means, there, if you guys have an inclination or a recommendation on your own, let's hear it. I'm not sure. Hi. Hello or anything like that. Just because it's not worth it to do anything else. There's the back side of the Sheraton. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that beautiful hotel. Royal Hawaiian is something else. Royal Hawaiian is beautiful. Yeah, Lucy, put your arm up here. Put your arm up here. There you go. Yeah, see? Signs not to get me. Signs not to get me today. I rebuke you, Satan. Get away. You got to get up pretty early in the morning to beat Ohtoni with these signs and stupid poles and what have you. Oh, gosh, dang it. See, it's really trying to break out that sun, but I don't think it's going to burn off before the sunset. Yeah, spoke too soon. Oh, go ahead, sir. Can you get it? That young kid was falling behind me. I heard him laugh. I didn't know what he was laughing at, but he was standing like right behind me. So I turned around. I didn't even see him. Look at this little kid. Yeah, which luau do you guys recommend? I say, oh, look at that dog. Lucille, do you want to go show that dog how to do that? That's a bigger dog, though. If you have the money for it and the time to spend all day, I would say Polynesian Cultural Center. You're going to spend $300, $400 to do the whole kit and caboodle. They have a great luau. They have a great, learning centers for each of the, I think it's 7 Polynesian areas, 6 or 7, I believe. Someone else could probably fact check me on that. That's a great luau. The other one I'd recommend is Paradise Cove, which is way out there on the end of that point, way over there. at the Ko'olina Resort. And I've talked about that hack that I recommend for the Paradise Cove. I can tell you that again if you want, but I don't want to bore you guys with it. But that's also an all-day thing, but it gives you a different vibe. But Polynesian Cultural Center is great. Paradise Cove is great. The Royal Hawaiian one is right there. It's a little pricey, but there are a couple here in town that I would do if I were going to do them. The first one I'd pick would be Royal Hawaiian, just because it's in town. You don't have to get on a bus. You don't have to travel anywhere or do anything. You just you just go over here, have your luau, and you're done. The others, it either requires you to get an Uber, a tour bus, or your rental car. Yeah, 30, 45 minutes easy. That time of day, it's going to be 45 minutes. Unless you do the hack. Here's the hack really quick. If you have your own rental car, this really only works if you have a rental car. Your two options for getting out to Paradise Cove is a rental car, several. Rental car, bus, Uber, or the tour bus that takes you from Waikiki out to Paradise Cove. If it were me, I would take a rental car, go out to Ko'olina, which is a beautiful resort area. It has 4 just amazing lagoons back behind the resorts out there, and you can spend the day out there swimming in the lagoons, watching the turtles, sunbathing, and there's 5-star restaurants out there at the Four Seasons. You can also go to the Aulani Disney Resort, spend all day there. To bring a change of clothes with you, go into one of the big bathrooms they have there, but clean up, and then go to Paradise Cove and enjoy, which is literally from Ko'olina. It's from right here to the Royal Hawaiian right there away. So then you go over there, watch you go out, enjoy everything. Let everybody get out on those big old stinking sweaty buses with all those other people that they don't know. And they park the bus. Takes an hour to get there, an hour to get back. And you just leave from the luau, go back to the resort, Four Seasons, have a drink or two, have a designated driver, of course, have a drink or two at the resort. And then once all that traffic is back here, you get in your car and you drive back. You're driving back into Waikiki at night, beautiful lights, it's wonderful. That, I think, is the best luau hack, in my opinion. And that applies also to PCC, but PCC, you're going to spend all day at PCC and you won't need to change your clothes. Yeah, other sweaty people that you don't know, breathing on you, telling you about their day, it's just not ideal. Yeah, Royal Hawaiian's right there. They do their luau right there on that back patio. The other luau in town that's of note is the one at Hilton Hawaiian Village. But I've got to be honest with you, I've not heard a lot of good positive things about that luau in a while. And almost every luau that I've heard has been like, kind of so-so. If you're wanting, here's an alternative that I'll throw out there just because I'm looking at it right now. Here's an alternative to luau's. If you've never been to a luau and you're coming to Hawaii for your first, second, or third time, you've never been to a luau, by all means go to official luau. Go there, see the fire dancers, hula, and all that. Enjoy it. An alternative, though, to be considered is House Without a Key, which is right there. That's the Halekulani I'm going to point at. It's right there. See that hotel right there? Let me show you. It's that where that white hotel is. That's what it is, a Halekulani. In that area, just to this side of the Halekulani, is a place called House Without a Key. And it's an outside seating area, and they have a beautiful, beautifully manicured lawn back there. And they have probably 150, maybe 200 seats out there. You want to get a reservation, and it's not a luau by any means, but it's live music. They have hula dancers often, but you get the sense of like a luau simply because they have spectacular food, wonderful drinks, and it's an amazing location because the sun will set right there, and you probably won't find a better picture opportunity than that place right there at sunset. Now, the obvious thing is you can do that and a luau, but I'm saying if it's in lieu of a luau, that to me I think is right up there. if you're going to do an entertainment, food, dancing, that type of thing. And then lastly, the other is Rockahula, which is in town. It's really more of what you kind of think is like a kitschy type luau, but they have, in addition to their luau, right across the hall from their luau, they have Rockahula show, and that's kind of a cool variety show. And you can actually go to the Rockahula luau or just to the Rockahula variety show, or you can do both. The last alternative is to go to the Star of Honolulu dinner cruise, and I personally, they kind of define it as a luau on the Star of Honolulu, and it's really they don't have fire dancers, but they have hula dancers, very, very energetic singers, very good singers, and they have exceptional food if you take the signature package. There's 3 different packages, I believe. There's the signature, and then there's 2 below it. To me, the signature is worth it because the food is incredible. You have lobster and steak. You sit up on the high deck, and you see a beautiful sunset cruise. So you kind of combine a dinner cruise, a luau, and then the cruise looking out at Waikiki at night. So those are 3 things I would do. And if you do Star of Honolulu, you really don't need to do a cruise, or you can and just Can you buy? Okay. Yeah, Rockahula, or HHV is not rated that great. If you come out here and you snorkel, you see this rock wall here on this other side, and on this side there are fish that stay all along there, but I think it needs to be a little bit higher. Because I don't when it's this low, I don't see people out there snorkeling much. And it's not rough at all, and it's certainly not deep. You see some of these people out there, they're actually standing up. They're not all on their boards. Like there's a kid right out there standing up. See him right there? So there's sandbars that come up and go down out there. There's a bunch of bait fish right there. They have a new Elvis too at the Rockahula. All right, guys. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep, see? Not today. Not today. Oh, doggone it, my head. Thanks. That guy thinks I really hit my head. Oh, zoom factor on that. I forgot about that. Let me see. So they're right out in there. Thanks, Michelle. See those people standing? Oh yeah, the one International Marketplace, no thank you. That one's crummy. That's Queens. Charlie's Taxi. Yeah, I would say Charlie's Taxi just because it's used so much, and oh, excuse me, it's so popular, and they have so many vehicles. Excuse me. They have so many vehicles, but honestly, Uber is I go there. I always call it Ubers. going down to my baggage claim, and Uber's right up there. It's on the second floor, eighth, not eighth terminal, but what is it? The pylons or the islands, like Island 8. But Charlie's Taxi is really good. They'll meet you at the turnstile if you need them to, and they'll just pick you up. I think it's a fixed rate of $38 or something. But just look up Charlie's Taxi online, you'll see it. You know what? The free show that's going to be at International Marketplace, I think it's going to be there tonight. I haven't seen a really reliable schedule where they have for that show at the International Marketplace, but that's a really cool one to go see. The best, a couple of the best are at Conakopila tonight. Conakopila, which will be at the Outrigger Reef. That guy's exceptional. That's where they do the Circle Island or the Circle Dance tour at the end of the night. That I just think is amazing. And then there's a guy that plays at the Royal Hawaiian. I have not been able to confirm his dates, but he's just really good, that guy. And then also at Moana Surfrider, there's a lady who sings with, it's a male and a female couple. I need to find out their names and their schedules, because that lady sings a lot of Adele type songs. She sings a lot of Hawaiian songs, but mostly contemporary songs, and she is just amazing. I mean, you think my voice is amazing, Todd? Oh my God, she is incredible. Here's a hack also when it's a really good good weather, not like today. Today it'll be terrible. The fireworks tonight will be not that great. But come here for happy hour. You can stay on this level here or all along, anywhere along here, and it's a great view. It doesn't cost you anything either. See this? Look at how many people are not here because the sunset. But you see all these tables here and all those tables up there? You just sit there and watch the beautiful view. Yeah, also at Lalo, I mean, they've always been really good at Lalo. That's over on Cahillo. Do they have a buffet tonight? I wonder if that's, oh, they must have a, this might be an event, but it may not be either. Oh, I think it is an event, yeah, because the people wearing placards. I didn't think they had a happy hour type thing, but look at that. Oh yeah, it's a private event. Man, it smells good, huh? These kids are losing their minds over that water slide over there. If you're not worried about the urine content in the pool, this is the pool for you. Otherwise, I'd steer clear of it. Is there any babies down here? We're going to find one to rescue Lucille sometime soon. Yeah, those kids are in there all day pumping Sunny Delight into their pie holes, never having a bathroom break. What do you think's in that pool? They ain't got no time for no bathroom breaks. Not when they have pool time. When they have pool time to work on. All right, you suckers, let's see them. Lucille, you look too. You look on the bushes, I'll look on the wall. Dang, suckers. It's criminal. The godmother's not been on here. Has anyone seen her today? Not one gecko. Lucille, what's the problem? What's the haps? Who is? Dale. Janet? No. Is she? I didn't know she was having a surgery. Are you sure? You know, it'd be really good to do. I mean, I'll do it, but is if someone could find out from International Marketplace the schedule for that show that they do, the history of Hawaii. That's a really, really good show. And that guy, although a tad bit wordy, and that's coming from me, he does a great, great job. Really, really good job talking about Hawaii, the islands, introduces some really good dancers, singers, and he's a singer himself, and it's free. And in my opinion, it rivals this one that they have here. Coming out of anesthesia, that sucker didn't even tell me. Well, I guess that kind of tells you where I stand. Facebook Messenger, yeah, is really the only way. And there's the, do you guys know about the food court? I know we have some new members. I can tell we have about 20 new members on here, 18 now. There's a food court up here on the second floor. You can get there by this escalator right here, or the escalator right there, and there's about 19 different food items up there. They have local food. They have like L&L barbecue, they have malasadas, they have a poke, they have a lobster. But of course, for me, they have the best Chinese food in all of Hawaii, and I almost say, dare I say, all of North America, Panda Express. And the hack is to go in there and get one of those food plates, come out here on this balcony. You see there's only like 3 or 4 people here. It could fit about 40. You just sit at this table and you look down on this beautiful courtyard, and usually they have about, at 5:30 they have live music and dancers. But let's see what they're saying over here. It says may have an update. Performances are canceled. Huh. Today's and tonight's are canceled. Well, I hope it's not canceled for very long. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6:30, and that's in Patty Brown. That is in International Marketplace. That's awesome. So Todd, that's where I would go if I were you. At 6 o'clock tonight. That's a really good show. And you could sit on the first floor or the second floor, look down on them, but it's a really, really good show. It's quite entertaining. Yeah, let's everybody send Janet get well messages. That sucker didn't even tell me she was not feeling well as she's going under the knife. All right, Patty, thank you very much. It's very kind of you. You'd think someone else would have done that, but I appreciate it, Patty. There's the Beachcomber, of course, that hotel, and that's the Cirque du Soleil theater. That's actually the theater right there, but that's their ticket booth right there up inside Beachcomber. The theater is that whole beige area up there. Hope Margaret's not on here. If you can't get to the swap meet, this is a light alternative. Let me walk through there. They're not really fond of me walking through there with a camera, which I can't understand. I mean, how else are you going to get people to know? But this is a more expensive alternative to a lot of the items that used to be at the International Marketplace, number one, and number two, that's at the swap meet out at Aloha Stadium. This is called Duke's Lane. I'm just going to walk through here. Hey there.
Okay. She saw one back there she likes. Which one is it?
That's cool. Another alternative, just for you guys, if you come or if you pack light and you figure that you need something that you left on the mainland, there's Ross, which is right next door here. It's a Ross. It's just like the Ross you have in on the mainland. I don't know if they have them in Canada or not, but it's a discount clothing store. They have, you know, items, shoes, purses, things like that. But it's quite cool. You can go there if you forget something, or if you just don't want to pack it. Bathing suits, shoes, shirts, souvenirs. You can choose. A lot of these dresses. Yeah. It's cool. You did, Dale. Look, I can't think of the name of that rock. Amethyst? It's beautiful. It's like these people are being human trafficked. They almost dive under the table when they see me. See, you have all kinds of jade, purple jade, green jade, orange jade, black jade, white jade, jade. This is the Lalo Hotel. Wendy, did you look at this for staying here or no? I mean, I won't say anything more, but I mean, did you look at Lalo? I think at the Lalo you can almost see, I think on the other side you have ocean view, but I think you can look back at the Beachcomber, because that's the Beachcomber right there. And this is the Lalo. They have some pretty ratty looking lanais, huh? All right, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up. I need to do a couple things real quick. And I may be on in a little bit later. I need to do a couple things here real quick. But if I do, I may go stop by somewhere and say something to somebody you may want to. It's getting expensive. Illegal what, Ruth? Someone said illegal? All right, guys, if you didn't like, I haven't been asking for likes and shares because I thought I was getting too greedy, but that's your cover charge. Just know that when you come back on, make sure you like. That's your money that you pay to get in, and share it if you like the stream. Irene, hopefully you're still on here. If not, maybe watching the playback. Make sure you get that message in the right way to Terry. She's going to skin me alive, and you guys don't have to face her like I do. So please, for the love of God and all that's holy, put it all in one message. And we'll get those passes out there to you. All right. 4Ls. You guys want to see Lucille? She's totally, come on. Wake up. Come on. Oh. There you go. Boop. Put your face on there. No, your nose. Boop. All right. 4Ls, 4Ls, 4Ls. Hopefully you laughed, learned, liked, loved this stream. Give me one more for Lucille. I would appreciate it. If this is your first stream, hopefully it's not your last. If it's your last stream, how are you going to know if Irene comes back on? You won't. So don't make this your last stream. And know that I love and appreciate every second, every hour, every minute, every day that you allow me to show you all of that Oahu. And Irene, that's our cheesy, silly, dumb sign-off that we do. Hasta luego.